used taxi services in Las Vegas?
Yes, I have.
Okay. How do you find their service?
Very poor.
Very poor? Why is that?
Usually they didn't know how to hook the chairs down, and they would only have one strap, or they didn't speak English, or they had really crummy cars and really bad ramps. Kind of scary. One time I was riding a cab to Caesar's Palace. He informed me he only had one strap, and he put it, I was sitting next to him. There was an opening next to the driver's seat in passenger. So he put it on my left side, which didn't make any sense. And he took a hard right turn off the freeway, and my chair fell over and my head was on him. I was falling on him. And he was so gross I didn't even want to touch him or anything. So I was worried about getting cooties and stuff. And it was scary because my friend was behind me, seat belted in, and he was trying to get out to put my chair back up. And that guy didn't know what to do, so he was freaking out. But if he had strapped the other side of my chair down, I only would have fell out if the door opened and we turned left. So it was the point of securement that wasn't very smart. He was like frantic because we were just getting off the freeway, and he had the weight of the top of me and the side of my chair was on his seat, and he was kind of freaking out. And I thought, surely we're going to be in a wreck now because he thinks he can't drive good with me on top of him. He can't do much else very good, so I figured we were in for it. Another time I rode with someone in the back, and he only had one strap, and he was foreign. And I said, make sure you put my straps on, you know, at least 4 of them. I think he had the straps actually, but he drove really slow and made me wait. Made me late to my meeting. And then I realized when he was unhooking me, he had only hooked one strap on. He didn't even hook the 4 straps on. So if anyone had hit us, or if he had turned sharp, I would have just fell over and hit the window. Or it's too scary to even ride in a cab. Sometimes they have where you sit in the back and you have to go up against a bench seat, and they don't give enough room, and I had to bend my feet all up for a ride to Mount Charleston. So my feet were very injured.
Wow.
It was terrible.
Did you tell them that, or did they just...
Yeah, I just kept, they said, well, it won't move forward anymore. And I was trying to back up against the closed door as much as I could, but my feet just got hammered for a nice long time. Well, I used to offer myself to paratransit for free to help them with sensitivity training, because most people are better off physically than me. So if they can work with me, they can work with anybody. And I offered for free, and they said no, the insurance wouldn't cover it. So if they dumped me out, they'd be in a lot of trouble. So they didn't want to take me up on my offer. But I think if they had to meet people like me, it wouldn't be such a freakish experience or something. As long as they know what they're getting hired to do. I mean, that should tell them right there, you know, if you're not comfortable with this, you shouldn't be doing it. And, you know, I think they should ride around in wheelchairs in the back and maybe get toppled over a couple times and see how they land.